Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another We Don't Know, which apparently is a lot this week.
Yes.
So we're going to be finding out together. Mr. Maximus Black.
Yes.
Hit me up with as much of the DK rap as you can conjure up in your old man brain.
Chicka, 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 chicka. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some shell. His coconut gun will fire its spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. He's bigger, faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is chicka, 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 chicka. That's all you're getting. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Yeah.
No, that's fine. You know what the best part about that is? Is that you managed to combine DK's part and Diddy Kong's part.
I think you're right.
In one.
I'm sorry, man. It's the old man brain.
You got the coconut gun.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Hey, you know what though? It somehow still worked.
Okay.
So it's good. Beautiful. Well done. Well done. Bottom right. Sorry, bottom left. Oh, let me tell you about how tired I am today. Bottom left, we've got Panda Smart, the Blue Terran. And in the top left, we've got Stanky Kong. I don't remember there being a Stanky Kong, but hey, speaking of this, the new Donkey Kong game got its like first major kind of trailery thing here this week, and so yeah, they seem to be taking that bitch in the direction of like a Mario Odyssey, except you can break shit.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's kind of what it comes across as, which I think that's immediately going to make lots of people quite pleased, and so I'll be tentatively waiting to see more on that. But speaking of seeing more, Panda attempting and will successfully see some more of Stanky Kong's main here with the scouting SCV that manages to. Oh shit!
Yeah. Damn.
The three-piece right off the rip, no hesitation, perfected that kill of the scout, and the same goes down here, except it's Kyle doing the work, who is now heading out to I guess eventually try and see if he can become sexy Kyle.
Seems to be a like normal game. I mean, this is okay. It's not so normal. This is kind of weird.
It's not cheese, but it's not normal.
No, it's not. There's no wall off here. I mean, sometimes Protoss don't wall off. They do actually start building sort of in the back to capture that first Reaper that comes in. He managed to pick it off with those 3 probes. But even still, I mean, you're leaving your front wide open for Hellion run-bys, all that really annoying stuff. Plus, you're opening up one gate into Robo, into Stargate, into another gate. Very, very weird build indeed. An Immortal is coming out. I'm gonna make the assumption he's gonna go for Oracles, but at the same time, I don't know.
There's a lot of gas. This is a lot of gas going on here, Mr. Black.
No, it's a Void
We
Ray.
got Immortals going. There's a Void Ray.
Okay.
My man is rolling in the deep right now on gas. You know what? It just dawned on me, and I don't. You know, it's not something that I think I've thought about frequently. As we see Kyle attempt to be sexy Kyle, and will immediately fail. Yep. Oh my god, okay. I thought that was danger close to him getting away. Thinking about how much of this game's competitive balance is solely dependent upon each base having a fucking ramp of some kind.
A lot of it.
Just think about that for a second.
Yep.
Like, if you just flatten this map out, and you just put, like, players on the other side, and yeah, there's, like, you know, there's topological shit going on everywhere, but if you didn't have a ramp that can be blocked to some capacity, think about how dramatically different nearly every fucking unit in this game would have to become. And it's kind of weird, it's kind of nutty. Like, the ramp represents, like, the keystone of all of the balance in this fucking game. It's kind of crazy.
Well, not only that, it also makes it so that you don't have the fog of war so easily, right? Because like you can't get vision without getting on top of that elevated ground. So there's a whole lot to it. You know, the badges said that this was a diamond game. I'm kind of calling bullshit on it, but at the same time, like, they are actually macroing pretty hard. Like, both players do have pretty much the exact amount of workers that you do need. It's just such an odd build on both sides. Like, I mean,
Well, I was
this
about
is
to say,
much more
neither of them
standard.
walled up.
Yeah, no. This is much more standard than the Protosses. Even the fact that he got a base here. So I would say Panda is playing a little bit more standard, but this is... I mean, now there's a Colossus coming out, dude. Look at this unit composition. We are at the, what minute mark? 5 minutes.
5.
And we have a Colossus, an Immortal, 2 Void Rays, 4 Stalkers, 2 Zealots, and a Dream. And an Adept. I mean, this is...
You didn't end that with a partridge and a pear tree? It was right there!
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's fine. But it's true. This is like the cornucopia build. This is the mixed bag. The party bag, if you will. You grab a little grab bag, get your hand in there, and whatever the fuck you pull out, and it's a little bit of mix to everything. And you know what? I don't know what... They're all good units, but in the composition that this is, I don't know how that, like, plays out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Cyclones here. As long as the Cyclones can focus on the big units, I mean, the ground units are just going to get melted. They're going to get melted very, very quickly. That missile turret actually doing quite a bit of damage to that one Void Ray. Unfortunately, all of his units there are on the ramp, but now he's kiting forward. So yes, this is a little bit of a higher level game, and the Cyclones are focusing down on those core units. The Void Rays get melted very quickly. The Cyclone in the front goes down. Now the Colossus is out, and he will be able to clean up the rest of this army. And just like that, Panda Smart is infinitely ahead simply because he already has the command center built. He just needs to fly that bitch over. We do have an expansion down here, but there's not a whole lot in behind. I mean, now he's just sitting on Stalkers. He has to ask himself, do I probe up now, or do I continue to build more units on the off chance that Panda decides to do some sort of counterattack? Even a medevac drop right now would do huge amounts of damage to what little bit of units Stanky Kong has out on the field right now.
Yeah, and just generally speaking, because he's only just got his second base up, I mean, there's an ample opportunity to have a lot of probes in front of you immediately on a drop and get some quick damage in. It does look like Stanky wants to play a little bit of dodgeball as we see the first pop out here. We're touching on a bit of every unit in the Protoss army, Mr. Black. We are just...
Yeah.
Everywhere. What have we not got? No Oracle. We're waiting on an Oracle. We need a carrier.
Oh, there's an Oracle. It's coming right now. It's coming right now.
Okay, all right. Okay, we're getting... Okay.
There's an observer. All right. I mean, you might...
Maybe is that what he's doing?
Maybe you're onto something.
It's like, is he... Yeah, but this could be like a Nova War Says style thing where it's like build at least one of everything, because it kind of feels like that's the direction we're going.
Yeah, and I mean, it might work out. He needs to get a big stasis off. There's the scan, and oftentimes when Terrans do this preemptive scan, especially in a position like this, he scanned it so we could see the third, and he also scanned it to see if there was anything here at the natural. And now he has to get off a huge disruption, because this is a fairly scary army with those medevacs. Without those medevacs, it's easy to kill, but with those medevacs, it becomes a lot tougher. I would love to see him put more energy on this Oracle and get a stasis down here, just so that he can kite off or freeze up, Panda's units. And it looks like he's just gonna allow this natural to go down. He's gonna pop off that disruption. He's gonna get a decent hit off there, killing about 8 Marines, and now he's gonna come in to try and save it. I'm not sure I like this play, because that Nexus should...
Oh, no!
No, you just did not leave that.
No.
You just did not leave that. Panda, bro. Panda.
Wow.
Panda.
Dumb.
Come on, man. You can't be doing all that. You just needed one more hit off like 2 Marines, and that thing was dead.
You just leave, take most of your shit and just leave 2 guys there to finish the work. Like, if you're worried about losing too much of your army. But I mean, holy shit. That is catastrophically bad, because now Stanky's got the position.
Yeah.
He's got the disruptor.
Oh, he's got...
Dodgeball ain't nothing to fuck with at this kind of choke point. He's got Zealots now
Charge,
to go and eat up that front damage with Charge.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, this is not a place to be.
No.
Unless he just throws the Zealots away. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
that's fine.
he doesn't...
He's gotta be careful here, but it's clear Panda wants to get back in and get the rest of that base.
He does. Now it's just Stalkers here, and that's not good here for Stanky Kong. That disruptor goes down. He warped in a few more Zealots. The Zealots are getting kited Panda Smart doing a great job with his micro there, and here comes another rally of small pack of units, and this is pretty scary. I think if the Cyclone just focuses down on that Colossus and he kites into this, he's got enough Marauders there to make it happen. But if he continues to wait for more and more Zealots to warp in, the Zealots are going to put in huge amounts of work on these Marauders, and this is a lot more Marauders than what you would typically see. It's like heavy Marauder with just a little bit of Marines, and that's perfect for the Zealots. Not so good for the Stalkers, but if he keeps warping in Zealots now he's starting to put a little bit of a wall here to make it so that there's a little bit more of a choke. He doesn't want that wall to be any deeper than this, because when your charge lots are going to start funneling out there sort of in a single file line, and they're just going to get melted. So you do want to have a little bit of an open-ish area, but I do like the fact that he's walled this off so that units can't sort of get around here and kind of create a little bit of a surround on the bulk of the army.
Yeah, and it looks like maybe he's considering a drop into the bottom of the main, or he's just retreated here as like a temporary thing. He still has the rest of his units being sent to the front here, and that Oracle is going to spot that. There are just a couple there as he reveals to keep tabs on what's going on. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, he sees where the rest of the army is, but he also just lost his surprise attack as he's going to pick up a couple of those units that were left behind, and now he might be out of position if he gets there in time. Well,
he's out of position.
He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to do that.
Oh, he's screwed.
Oh, down goes the giraffe.
He needs huge force fields.
Down bad.
Big force field there. That was nice. That was really nice.
Yes.
Yes. That was really, really nice. But again, there's a lot of Marauders there, and that's only Stalkers. This is not looking good here for Stanky Kong. And everything is getting melted very quickly. More Zealots coming in, but now he's just going to go ahead and take the fight. Unfortunately for him, there's not a whole lot of Marines left. Still no shield batteries. If there were some shield batteries there, he probably would have been okay on this entire fight. Finally, the natural goes down. He's forced to retreat back into the main, and I think this is game over. This is just it.
Oh, and Stanky had to be BM to end it.
Yep.
Couldn't just let it be. Listen, Stanky, my man, as Mr. Black just said, if you had like 3 shield batteries at your expansion, I'm pretty positive you win that fight. Like every fight that happened at the front that you had to play a little safe, you would have just outright won easily. Lost way fewer units than you did and been in a much different situation. But now it's just, you're ripping. Now, and at this point, Stanky's he's being salty.
He is.
It happens to the best of us, but he's just being a dick, and he's just hanging out as long as he can, and Panda, no pun, and Panda's just gonna have to be forced to clean up all this nonsense, but, well done by Panda. I question for sure the backing off there before destroying the expansion. He literally could have sneezed on it, but otherwise, the safe play still ended up paying off to some degree as he was able to continue to whittle down Stanky's units. But in a situation where he was against somebody that was maybe thinking on their feet a little bit more, leaving that base alone and then a couple of shield batteries go down, that mistake would have been much harder to come back from.
Oh, for sure. And look at this. He's killed every single structure. Oh, he's just being an absolute dick.
Super BM.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Well,
this is why Stanky never made the cut for the game.
No, he didn't. Stanky Kong is
he's just an asshole.
He is just an asshole. Well, I mean, I'll take this time to give a shout out to our sponsor, NordVPN. If you guys don't already have a VPN service, go underneath the description of the video, click on our link, get 74% off plus 4 extra months plus 1 gigabyte of free eSIM service through Saley as well. It's a great way to support us. We re-sign with them for the rest of the year. So a big, big thank you. And when you get that 2-year subscription, it's a guaranteed cast here on LAGTV. So all you need to do, take a screenshot of your receipt, send it to our email, which is also in the description below, lifesaglitchtv@gmail.com, and a replay of your choice under 30 minutes. I don't care what it is, 1v1, 2v2, free for all. I don't care. We'll cast it, and it will be on the following week. So if you send it in on a Friday, it will be the Monday, or no, well, actually Friday would be bad because you're missing a whole week. So for example, if you send it in on a Monday, then you will see it on a Friday type thing. So the next batch of games that we cast, that's when you'll see it. I'm I'm just gonna speed this up. This guy's just being an absolute dick. I can't stand when players do this. Like,
Imagine being so salty you waste your own time.
Seriously.
Like, imagine how he could have done literally anything else with his day. He could have played almost another full game.
I surrender. Okay, thank you. Be happy. Can you leave so I can see how big your base is? Yeah, no. Wait.
Bro. He did.
Oh, no.
What? What?
No.
Why?
No.
Why? Why? Panda? Panda, why?